Governor Greg Abbott sending more than 100 to the vice president's residence in Washington. Here's what Governor DeSantis said today, Secretary.
We take what's happening at the southern border very seriously, unlike some, and unlike the President of the United States, who has refused to lift a finger to secure that border. Now, what would be the best is for Biden to do his damn job and secure the border.
Secretary, a record 750 migrants have died at the southern border so far this year. There have been more than 2 million border apprehensions, also a record expected by just the end of this month. Doesn't President Biden need to do more on his part to address this?
Well, look, the very same people who seem eager to take political advantage of this situation have often been people who have stood in the way of a comprehensive solution on immigration, not just in this administration, but in multiple administrations over time. We're talking about human beings, not political props. And what we see time and time again is that when politicians decide to try to score political points by taking advantage of vulnerable people, it's usually a sign that they don't have concrete solutions for the issues that Americans face. Lacking concrete solutions for immigration reform is just one example, but I think it's part of a broader story where you got a lot of political figures who don't want to explain why they have been blocking $35 a month insulin for Americans. They don't want to explain why they stood with the big pharmaceutical companies against the president's work and the work that thankfully passed Congress to allow Medicare to negotiate. Don't want to explain why so many of them even opposed the infrastructure legislation and infrastructure funding, which ironically, I just announced today, among other things, we're using to fund improvements at the border, like inspection facilities in Texas. So you can either be part of the solution or you can be part of the problem.
All right, Secretary Buttigieg, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.